भएन रे सबै हुने ओइ भएन
काटेकोले काटे हुन्छ के हामीले त काटेको नै फर्स्ट सुरुमा उद्घाटन गरेको
किटाडुहरू त्यहाँ जान्छ कि काट्यो ल जाऊ काट्नु जाने हैन पछि आगोमा लामने ठिक्क ड्यामले मान्नु बल अहिले परल काट्न सक्दिन आउन चियारा बिस्कुट खाएको झन्
मलाई आएन है
झ्याम चाहिँ हान्नु पर्यो
झ्याम हान्न पर्यो फेरि
चियामा त्यस्तो भन्नु भएन नि पहिले सिकाउनु पर्छ त
सिकेर जान्ने कुरा हो आमाको पेटबाट पनि जान्छ र हेको बल्दै
भइहाल्छ नि
मान्छेको बच्चालाई
अलिकति ल गोपाल हो त्यो लुडा यता देऊ त
लुडा यता ल्याउ त
अलि मोटो मोटो गर्नु कि अर्को पनि छ यहाँ पनि
लामो
त्यसलाई डबल गर्नु पर्छ यसले बिचमा काटेर
मोटो भयो हो त्यसले बिचमा काट्नुपर्छ
उची मान्छे लायो
चारन्चीको हातमा हान होला है हातमा विचार पुरा हो
हात छैन त्यसले फेरि
हरन पकाएर खानु पर्दैन म उलाई दिन ल उलाई सिकाउनु ला काट्छु रे खुट्टा अलिक गाह्रो रहेछ खुट्टा गाह्रो हुन्छ कि उसलाई
हातले देख्दा
मान्छेले काट्नु र आँखीले केही काट्न जान्दिन भन्छ न उनलाई त के छ भने
कता रहेछ यो
It is all, you can make such different cool designs with all using plants that we'll get from the jungle.
Yeah.
And then bring them here and you make your own design, wrap it and then cook it again in like onion mixture. And then we dry it and you can make all sorts.
And you are planning to do it in Saturday?
Saturday. Yes, we're doing
Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay.
So you can see this is like one big leaf and all of them have different colors. Some are green, some are purple.
You can print anything.
Anything.
Like.
Well, some plants don't print, so she's going to teach which plants you can print,
okay.
which flowers and what colors you get from them.
Okay.
Nepali. सुन्नु
You have to write English and Nepali.
अपना हस्बैंड को
Sayo.
आपका हस्बैंड को सिखा दीजिए बोलना सिखा दीजिए नेपाली भी हिंदी भी जानेगा मैं पहले नहीं जानती थी नेपाली अभी जानती
मैले त यो भन्दा
कोहीले यसरी पटार चाहिँ कसैले पटार्ने कसैले पहिलेले गर्नु पनि हामीले गर्नुपर्छ के यो अझै बनाउने अरे सबै बनाउने
बिहा बाबु दुईजनाले
यो
मुटु बनाएर बल्ल काट्नु
यस्तै गऱ्यो भने यस्तो गऱ्यो भने सजिलो हुन्छ अरे कि काट्दाखेरि त्यहाँ सजिलो भयो क्या
भन्नु त ल अनि त्यसपछि के गर्छ
अब यसलाई काट्ने काटेपछि भिजाउने त्यो पानीमा उमाल्ने तातो पानी उमाल्ने 1-2 घन्टा लाग्छ रे त्यो उमाल्दाखेरि अनि त्यो योलाई चाहिँ अलिक एकदम नरम गर्ने रे
तताउनु कारण चाहिँ त्यो उस गर्नलाई
त्यो नरम पनि बनाउने अनि त्यस साथसाथै यसमा त्यो कीटाणुहरू हुन्छ नि त्यसलाई पनि मार्नको लागि हो
अनि यो गरेपछि कति समयमा त्यहाँ सुकाएर बल्ल कि यतिकै
यसरी पानी आउनु भएन कि यो छ नि यसरी पानी आउनु भएन कि हैन यो पानीले सुकाउने तर सुकेको र नसुकेको कस्तो भने यस्तो गर्दाखेरि यहाँ अलिअलि चिसो पनि हुनु पर्यो हैन अनि त्यो भएपछि हुन्छ अरे तर निचाल्दाखेरि त्यति पानी आउनु भएन अरे कि अनि त्यसपछि अनि प्लास्टिकमा त्यहाँबाट त भने छैन त्यहाँ भइहाल्छ
अनि प्लास्टिकमा खाँदै बिउ राख्दै
अघि भनेको त भने छैन भनेर लगाइदिएर भन्ने छोडिदिए मैले
चिया होइन त्यो धान भिजेर हकुवाको बास्ना आउँछ नि त्यस्तो आउँछ
त्यो त अब धानकै यस्तो बास्ना आउने नै
फेरि चाको बनायो अलि नजिक ल्याउने हो कि यो भाडो के थोरै अगाडि होइन थोरै पोखरी किन यो धेरै
प्लास्टिक अलि तान्नु न
भन्न दिनु न
राख्नु पहिला अनि पछि यसलाई सबैजनाले
मिहिन बनाउने रहेछ
एक लाइन राख्ने
रचे हेर
यसरी राख्ने होइन अब यो बिउ खोल्नु उचाल्नै सके छैन त्यो प्लास्टिकलाई
हो त्यसो हाल अलिकति भर नै यो भर के खाली गर्नुहुन्न क्या त
गाउँकोसँग बनाउँदो रहेछ कि यसको लेस मात्रै लाउँदो रहेछ
गाउँमा अनि यो सेतो सेतो चाहिँ ढुसी हो क्या गोलो गोलो स्टाइल है यो ढुसीबाट निस्किने च्याउ च्याउ नै च्याउ भनेको गरेन नभए त्यस्तो गरेर च्याउ भयो यस्तो गरे
केही केमिकलहरु मिसा छैन यसमा
अगाडि बिउ
अब यो बिउ अलिअलि टुक्रा बनाउनु अनि यस्तो कुना कुनामा यसरी
छेउछेउमा है
यसरी
हो त्यसो राख्नु हो त्यो छेउ माझमा पार्ने होइन छेउतिर सर्लक्कै त्यहाँ जोड्नु फेरि बस्छ खाँदा पर्छ एउटा डल्लो त
यसरी राख्नु अनि फेरि माथिबाट पराल राख्नु है
फेरि पराल राखेर खानु पोको नपार क्या पराल उजारेर गरेपछि मजाले खाँदियो हो त्यसरी फेरि हाल्नु सर्लक्कै गरेर जति खाँदियो तपाईँको बडारी
अलिक खुल्ला भएन कि त्यहाँनिर
बसेर गर तिमीहरू सिक्ने हो मैले हो झन् यो साइडमा हाल्नु त अलि बिउ होइन पहिला यो पराल हाले खाँदै
नबटार्नु है
पराल हाले तरिकै जाँदैन
तेर्सो बनाएर हाल्नु न एकजनाले मात्रै गर्नु न भएन
लेयर राख्दै हैन अब फेरि च्याउ गराउँदै नि
अब यस्तो गर नडराइ ढुक्कले अनि यसलाई भएन भने यस्तो गरिनुहुन्छ कि तिमीलाई गोलो बनाउन इच्छा छ भने हल्का
पनि हुन्छ हामीले यसमै नै परालमै बिउ मिक्स गरेर राखे पनि हुन्छ त्यो चाहिँ तपाईँको ढिला हुन्छ किनभने बिचमा नि पर्छ यता पनि पर्छ नि त यो बाहिर राख्यो भने चाहिँ बाहिरबाट खाँदै जान्छन् अनि यहीँबाट फल्न सजिलो हुन्छ कि
अप्ठ्यारो भयो ल
अब जस्तै यो निचार त पानी आएन नि तर मेरो हात चिसै छ नि हो त्यस्तो चाहिँ हुनु पर्यो कि पुस्नु चाहिँ पर्छ है नभए जति हावा हुन्छ त्यति धेरै अरू ब्याक्टेरिया फङ्गसहरू निस्किन सक्छ कि
अर्को साल त परालको भाउ महँगो हुन्छ क्या भाइ सबैले च्याउ बनाउने भयो मलाई त पिर पर्यो
मैले सिकाएको गर न हल्का स्प्रेडसम्म हो अनि सावधानी गर एक दिन मिहिनेत लाग्यो भने मजाले माथि पनि आउँछ साइज पनि
यो भन्नु एक पाउ होला
हो यसरी हो के
दुईटा एक एक पाउ
च्याप्पो बस्यो नि त
यो 200 ग्राम
अलि खानु है अलि खानु त्यहाँ अलिक मजाले टाइट भयो भने मजाले बस्ने मजाले आउँछ कि अनि यो छिद्र भयो भने कोहीमा ढुक्याउने कोहीमा अहिले केही गर्नु पर्दैन
तपाईँले जब पुवाल बनाउनुहुन्छ नि त्यसपछि पानी हाल्नु किनभने अहिले यसमै पानी छँदैछ नि टम्म हेर्नु नि बाँकी छ
यो पानी चाहिँ पलबाट हाल्नु आउँछ यो
यो औषधिहरू चाहिँ नि
मजाले निकाल्ने यसरी 1 महिना
यसलाई ढुस्याउनु गर्नु पऱ्यो अनि यसलाई फलाउन राख्नु पऱ्यो फल्न पऱ्यो पानी
यसरी बिचमा
एउटा प्याकेट
भयो अब
हामी त धाराले बाँधेन भयो
पसिनु पऱ्यो त्यही हो हावा छिर्नु गर्ने बेलामा मात्रै यो खाने पछि
अनि यसलाई अब ड्राई प्लेसमा राख्ने
हजुर
अँध्यारो ड्राई प्लेस
तपाईले यसरी झुलाएर राख्दा पनि हुन्छ
हजुर हाम्रो त अलि टाइट छ
रेडी भयो
होइन हुन्छ केही फरक पर्दैन होइन त्यसको त डरो परल भयो
हाम्रो त दिदी सिकाएर नि हो
अब अर्को 3टामा सुरु हुँदैछ
मैले ल्याएको त त्यहाँ कति 2 मात्रै ल्याएर आयो
के लेख्नु हो नि हामी तपाईँले पालै पालो गरेर लेख्नुपर्छ कि यसपछि यो गर्ने यसपछि यो गर्ने हुन्छ
सम्झेर है मेरो नाम दिदी राख्नु पुरा माथि देखिएन बसेर त नसकिँदो रहेछ के भाइ
घुँडा टेकेर गर्दा हुन्छ
हो के त्यो यस्तो घुँडा टेक्नु पर्ने घुँडा टेकेर गरेको भयो एकजना मात्रै
want to join up here, and if you feel like teaching the next stage, just let me know and we can announce that as well. Well, it's up to you, my dear. I do some like live music. We've got a lot of musicians in our circle, so it's like after you're done eating and stuff, you're welcome to come back here. Yeah, we'll have a little vibe, and then on Saturday we're planning to do like an actual dance. Turmeric and
Thank you guys.
So good.
so
Yeah, I like chopsticks. Yeah, it's like a. My partner, her favorite tea is oat straw tea.
is everyone gonna take turns to throw this straw, or what are?
Yeah. Thou shalt not pass.
No, don't do it.
You can put too wet
This is too wet. Okay, so we
Doesn't dry
don't.
it properly.
because
Okay,
the sun
so
is already gone. Yeah?
okay, but
We
then.
can just
Squeeze it out.
squeeze it out.
Ah, okay.
Do you have another bag? Or?
Share bag. It's not that kind of white powder, Julie.
Louis, just watch your shoes. Your shoes can contaminate the straw. It's just been sterilized, all of this. So the same stuff.
So stand off the.
Use these only. Yes. Because the mushroom, if you put them in the yes, you're trying to pick mushrooms from the outside, no? So if you put it inside, it will take time for them to grow from here and here to there. So it's easier if we just put it like this.
You want to use just these two bags?
Oh, because the mushrooms, so they break the bag eventually. Oh, you make the holes
Yes.
for them. Okay.
And then this break it like that.
Around the outside.
More fine, the more
surface area.
the more surface area, also much easier for them to do. And eat the food.
So this is why we have to cut this.
Cut this and steam it, but we need to make it soft. No?
Maybe.
Yeah, but then we're not gonna put it with the stones like this.
Yeah, no, we can. It doesn't. It's okay. It doesn't. We'll take these stones off as we go. This is just to get it like in position for a minute, you know. Yeah, this looks good. There. यो माटो नै त एउटा माटो एउटा बालुवा अनि परेलसँग मिसाएर कप बन्छ अनि त्यही माटोले यस्तो माटो बनाएर हाल्ने हो अनि बालुवा अनि माटो हाफ हाफ गर्ने यस्तो माटो नै त हाफ हाफ गर्ने हजुरको क्ले धेरै छ हैन रातो माटो धेरै छ बालुवासँग मिसाएर परेल नै मिसाएर एकछिनमा हेर्छ हजुरले त्यो बनाएर बाहिरबाट हाल्ने अनि त्यसपछि सुकेर बालुवा निकालेर यो भुस छ नि यो भुस हल्का माटोसँग मिसाएर एकदम हल्का फेरि यो यस्तो हल्का नरम होस् भनेर हैन यसको बाहिर राख्ने अनि यो बाहिर राखेर कस्तो हुन्छ तातो बाहिर जान पाउँदैन यो भित्र बस्छ तातो भएर बस्छ अनि यो ढोका हालेपछि इन्सुलेसन गरेर लगभग यो चुलो नै 8-10 घन्टा चल्छ भन्नाले धेरै पकाउन सक्छ कि अलिअलि दाउरा गरेर हजुरको धेरै आइटम बन्छ भन्नाले मान्छे नै कहिले सोच्छ दाउरा धेरै लाग्छ भन्छ मात्रै हो तर हुँदैन बाह्र त हाल्ने हैन यो त फ्रेस रोटीहरू हाल्ने
स्टाइल भनेर त फलामको पाता युज गर्नुपर्छ होला नि त
कुन चाहिँ यो टोकाको लागि नि जे नै गरेर हुन्छ यो एउटा काठको बनाएर फलामको पाता हालेर पनि हुन्छ नत्र पुरै फलामको पनि बनाएर हुन्छ
यो पनि पुरै फलामको बनाउन मिल्छ
यो पनि पुरै फलामको मिल्छ यो चाहिँ त यहाँ जे छ यता वरिपरि नै बनाउन लाग्यो अनि यो पनि राम्रो छ ठिक छ यसको डोको मिलाउन पनि सजिलो हुन्छ त्यही हो यो 8-10 घन्टा चल्छ धेरै आइटम बन्छ पाउरोटी पिज्जाहरू केक कप केक्स सबै मफिन सबै बन्छ
एकचोटि हिट भएपछि 8-10 घन्टा चल्ने
यस्तो हुन्छ तर इन्सुलेसन लेयरले राम्रोसँग गर्न पर्यो यो मैले भर्खर भनेको त्यो बुस छ नि यो लगभग 6 इन्चीको बुस हाल्ने क्या यसको बाहिर माटोसँग चिप्काएर अनि
माटोले बनाउने हुन्छ अरे हैन
हुन्छ त्यो पनि हुन्छ अनि
यसमा तल त
ढुङ्गा माटोको हाम्रो गाउँहरुको ढुङ्गा माटो
अनि यहाँ त This is like the soil test as we've done to figure out how much our clay content to sand content is in this bottle. So we just shook it up and suspended it in water, and then naturally what's heavy settles first. So your first like layer, when you see it, is going to be like, you can see this, there's this kind of gravel, almost like very thicker. If you come closer, you can see there's like thicker like little gravels down below, and then this next layer is like a lot of sand. You can see it's like maybe material. So it's all about having a proper clay to sand ratio, right? So like what happens if you have too much clay, then it tends to like get these expansion cracks. It sets up really hard, but it'll like, you'll get some expansion cracks when it dries out. And then if you put too much sand, it gets brittle. So it'll be like really brittle and dusty and stuff like this. So you want to ideally get about a 60-40 clay sand content. So I'm thinking for today we'll try one with the first mix. Let's do a like 1 or 2 clay to 1 sand. See how that feels, and then we'll also feel it in our hands, you know, and get an idea. It's also a way of like, measuring the clay content and stuff. The bottle can take time to settle. पानीमा उडाउँछ अनि त्यसपछि नै यो सेटल हुँदाखेरि नै जे छिटो आउँछ यो गिटी आयो हैन गिटी बालुवा हैन छ यो रातो माटोमा पनि यस्तो गिटी बालुवा पनि छ के अनि यो सेक गरेर चेक गर्न सक्छ कति क्ले छ भनेर हैन हजुरले नजिक आयो भने हजुरले हेर्न सक्छ यति नै त गिटी आयो अनि यति नै त बालुवा जस्तै हुन्छ अनि यस्तो हुन्छ च्यातेको माथिमा यस्तो क्र्याक आएर यो माटो क्ले हो बनाउने यो त लगभग 25% नै क्ले भयो हैन अनि हाम्रो कब मिक्स माटो बनाउने नै सबसे बेस्ट ओभनको लागि नै 60% बालुवा 40% माटो अनि त्यो मिलाउनको लागि नै हामी चाहिँ त्यो 2 बोरा माटो हाल्ने अनि 1 बोरा बालुवा अनि ठक्क यस्तो लगभग राइट हुन्छ त्यही हो यो चेक गरेर अनि बल्ल माटो बनाउने अनि अर्को कुरा त्यो जुन बालुवा युज गर्न पनि मिल्दैन हजुरको प्लास्टर बालुवा युज गर्यो भने यो प्लास्टर भयो हजुरले चिन्नुहुन्छ होला यो प्लास्टर बालुवा अलिक मसिनो हुन्छ यो माटो राम्रोसँग समात्दैन यो यस्तो क्रसर भएपछि नै त अलिकति धेरै सर्फेस हुन्छ त्यो माटोमा अलिक भित्रमा बस्न थासिएर बस्छ क्या त्यही भएर बालुवा स्यान्डको त्यही प्लास्टर स्यान्ड युज नगर्नुहोस् त्यही क्रसर नै युज गर्नु पर्यो अब बनाऊँ Yeah, so we just checked, well actually I already checked like, it's a double run. So we checked like 4 or 5 lady passes like, it's kind of like Tibetan type village, right? There's like not a lot of people.
It's not a village.
Yeah, it's not even a village, right? Yeah.
One of the people that we did the hike with,
we're gonna climb this like path and the avalanche, or not avalanche, but the glaciers. Yeah. And yeah, boy. And he's like, you guys go ahead, like, I'm gonna have a cigarette, like, he was like, wasn't that the guy was really surprised about the jungle here.
Yeah, true.
And the jungle that is here is like government regulated, so they don't like. You have there's like 1 time a year you get to cut trees, and that too you have to be a part of like the forest committee group and like
You're not?
I am where I'm from, yeah, in Pame.
Okay.
In Pokhara. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So okay.
I live in outside Pokhara.
Okay.
Yeah.
When?
The last like 3 years. We built a house. My wife and I built a house there, outside.
Where are you from in the States?
North Carolina.
And that's where you built your clubhouse?
That's where I built my cop house, yeah. Which is a whole nightmare story, and the government shut me down, and I got like evicted from my land and had to sell, and it was really sad. But that was actually like part of the like I'm done with America like moment for me.
Were you connected to the grid?
No. No, and I didn't have solar panels either. It was like I was roughing it. I was definitely roughing it. I looked like I was roughing it. I think that was part of why they evicted me. They're like, this dude's crazy. This guy, we need to get this guy out of here. No, it was my neighbor. Just a shitty neighbor who called on me. I had neighbors all over the place that had cob houses and built their own stuff, and no one ever came to mess with them. Yeah. It's just once somebody calls and the authority comes, it's like...
Did they have a problem with your property or with you?
They had a problem with my composting toilet.
Oh, okay.
My house was actually okay because it was only 12 by 12, or like what's that, like 3 meters by 3 meters.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's super small. I just had like a little kitchen, living room, and then upstairs bedroom, and then outside composting toilet. So it was pretty ridiculous. It was really ridiculous that they kicked me off. I mean, they didn't kick me off. They just made it really difficult, and I sold it.
We're happy with this.
We're happy with that. We're very happy with that. Yeah.
You're
this guy.
happy.
This guy.
त्यो कोइला भइसकेपछि अनि त्यो भाँडा आमासँग तातो बस्छ त्यही रोटी यताउति पकाउँछ त्यो भाँडा बसाएर केही गर्ने
भनेपछि दाउरा र कोइला चाहिँ अलि भित्रैपट्टि हुनु पर्यो हैन दाउरा र कोइला चाहिँ अलि भित्रैपट्टि हुनु पर्यो यता बाहिरपट्टि पकाउनु हजुर खाल्टो छ तर खाली छैन रे यति यो सिमेन्टको भाग
Put some straw in it.
Let's give it a toss. But is it really? It seems quite
sticky. I don't. Yeah, I think the sand hasn't mixed in properly.
Yeah, and let's do some more mixing maybe.
Yeah, I think once we toss it,
yeah.
Even just one way.
Just one way. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever done this where everybody wants to toss it. Like normally everybody's like, yeah, everybody's. We just pick it all up at once and put it back down.
Nothing's being tossed. Oh, there's so much moisture here still.
I think they got a little bit too much water.
Yeah.
But
So the straw like sits, no?
for sure. For sure.
To build a cob house in
Maybe more in the middle this time. Not yet.
Yeah.
Initially, what you do? This from one side.
So I actually just did this at a friend's house with pillars, and then brick that. And yeah, it was epic. It was super awesome. Yeah, it was really fun.
And what about opening it and?
Yeah, sure. Sure, yeah. Yeah, I mean that would be fine. I mean, I think I like diving more than concrete pillars for options here.
The thing is, getting an angle to someplace in
Yeah, but also getting sand and gravel is also a huge pain in the ass.
like you can get it sack by sack, you can carry it. Where, like for example, over here, you can't drive a sack here.
Yeah, one little hit here. We don't want this to get a little bit on this. I want, like, ideally the wall is going to cover this, because we don't want smoke to come out of here, you know? So we need to build this out a little bit, and have this kind of come up over this corner more, a little more mass. So maybe like even some like down below here a little bit. Just kind of work this in.
So I spoke to you in Spanish.
Yeah, have a nice little
what do you use it as cladding? Or is it
cladding?
Color. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we need more of this.
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit.
Is cob the outside surface?
No, we're gonna do that. Like I said, the insulation layer, and then there'll be a final like plaster with like cow manure and red mud, and it'll be very like thin, like almost like a paint. And we'll take like you can do it with spoons, and like kind of varnish it and make it like really like slick, fancy finish, you know.
And the manure doesn't degrade or anything? Or?
No, the manure is like actually the beautiful thing about this manure is it has like methane and other gases in it that create a hydrophobic surface. So it makes it like a little bit more resistant towards water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And it also has like you know, with the ruminant animals, they have like 4 stomachs. So they break down all this grass, so there's like all this little fiber in there. So it kind of is like the straw and the
comes out of place.
with sand. Yeah, it made it like a little level surface, and then right on top of that we put It's concrete, but you could also use other things than concrete. Like you could make a cow too. You could do all the concrete elements of this, but also get them outside. It was just we had to bust out a platform yesterday. It was like to mix up cob and make a cob platform was a little bit unrealistic.
It's just to understand how to lay it. This is definitely for sure.
Yeah, and you can use other things too. Like people use, like I said, like that wood fire brick. Fire brick is also like does the same job. Or you can also like use this sawdust.
In the cup?
Yeah, instead of the bottles.
Okay.
We could have put a sawdust and like light mud sawdust slip underneath it.
How many bottles have you put in?
Like 6-8 inches of bottles. So basically like
how that is. किनभने सिमेन्ट भयो भने चिसो हुन्छ सो बिचमा चाहिँ नि खोक्रो छ अनि बोतलहरूले चाहिँ यो ढुङ्गालाई
yeah, and use the straight air cavity. I mean, obviously it doesn't stop.
But do you want that?
No, not ideally, no. I'm just being pressurized to do that so we can have a pizza.